right, thank you very much. Yes, so it does stand for, HART does stand for Honda Australia Roadcraft Training in New South Wales. In Victoria, it actually stands for Rider Training. Now the main difference there, in Victoria, they don't do cars. So in New South Wales, we do cars obviously, safer driver course and lessons, and some NRMA driver days and SG Fleet driver days as well. So why do we do what we do? So Honda have got a vision, we'll get to that, but no fatalities in any of the vehicles by 2050. So that's no fatalities, no serious injuries. That's on motorcycles, side-by-sides, cars, everything. About HART, so we got 3 sites. St Ives, obviously, which we took over the Police Driver Training Centre when they relocated to Goulburn. We operate 7 days a week. We have about 10 admin staff through 3 sites. 21 riding instructors, that's 11 driving instructors now, which is pretty cool. Some of our history. So 1998, we opened in Victoria. 1994, expanded to Kilsyth. 98, the new St Ives site. So we actually have a 2-kilometre road circuit, which is pretty cool. And the history, being the old police driver training, is also very good for us. And we get police coming back today to do driver training as well. 1999, we took over the national contract for Australia Post Trading, and that's still going today. Pretty much every Thursday we have a group of new riders, or new posties, sorry, going out there learning their thing. It's pretty incredible seeing the difference that they make, and they all affect us daily as well in our home lives. I'll stop there. 2001 is the point that Peter also raised. The rider program was introduced in 2001. With the first session being held at HART, which I think is pretty incredible. And 2026 marks 25 years of that program. And in 2020, by the end of this year, we should have had 125,000 students just through HART alone through that program, which is pretty incredible. In 2009, we expanded the Kilsyth location, moved to Tullamarine. And we have 200,000 students come through the HART doors, which is, again, I think is pretty incredible for a car company and a motorcycle company. 2014, 300,000 students. 2018, 400,000, which is, it's getting closer and closer. This is the biggest project for our website that Honda went through. And because we're not part of the normal structure of Honda, this is the biggest project that the company supported us with from all different departments coming together. So we had IT, risk compliance, legal risk compliance. Yeah, it was good to see because obviously Honda being a manufacturer and having HART as a rider and driver training centre, it's completely out of the norm. We're not building cars, we're not selling cars, we're not selling boats or motorcycles. 2022, 500,000 students. So you can see that number is growing faster and faster, which is good to see as well. 2025, this is, pretty proud of this. This is Lights On at HART was our first program that we've done with the community, free event, similar to a program that run at Eastern Creek, just down the road. So we've invited learner drivers and the supervising drivers out to HART, free of charge. Police do a talk about road safety and road rules and things like that. HART doing a demonstration about seating arrangement, practical, down on the skid pen as well. And get them, the most learning of that is they're all sitting like mum and dad and don't want to change their seats because mum doesn't want to work out how to do it back again. But getting their understanding on that. They get an RBT as well on the top range under lights, which is, again, I think we talked about it yesterday, about getting that experience, and this morning as well, getting that experience with the RBT with the police. Also this year we had the opportunity to help Make a Wish. So this is young Remy. This was her second wish. Unfortunately, I don't know actually what happened to her first wish, but this was her second wish. And it was to get her own motorcycle. And due to insurance reasons, Make a Wish couldn't actually do that before a training course could be done. So we held that session. And on the next picture, that's her on her little Yamaha. Unfortunately, we couldn't get her on a Honda. Unfortunately. The main reason there, the Honda actually doesn't come with an electric start and the Yamaha does, so it's helped her out a lot more having that. But that's something we're very proud of as well, being able to do that for her. Reputation, so we didn't really do much marketing before I came around to HART, so our reputation was really word of mouth, so it was good to see, and we'll be able to maintain that and build on that going forward. sorry. And this is come back to their global slogan, so safety for everyone. And there's got 3 pillars around that, but where HART really fills in is we're under the education piece. And this is also, I think, pretty amazing. This is all the countries that Honda have training centres in. Now, if you see Australia, for example, we have only 1 dot, but we have 3 sites here. So to get the true number of sites, I actually can't get that from Honda. They don't like sharing all that information, so yeah, but pretty cool. Again, coming down to the educational piece, Vision Zero, how we fit into the government policy. Yeah, and again, the education piece. They call it work, we call it a privilege. So some of the things we do, rider training, obviously the driver training you know about, side by side. So we work with Get About and offer a national recognised qualification for that. And our facility there. So we have Mad Max shoots, we had test drives for Mad Max, the bikes on the last film. Home and Away, if you watch that show, a couple of explosions recently been done there. The funeral scene for one of the members that were finishing up was filmed at the front office, and the cafe was our reception area, which is pretty cool. And yeah, that's it for me. Sorry, I hate public speaking, so to wrap it up very quickly, thank you. But if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Thank you. Yes. Yep. No, so we pull them in separately, stationary, to make it a bit safer for them, but the students drive around the circuit. So we've had 3 sessions this year, and as I said, only started this year. We've had 60 mums and students and mums and dads through. The next one's early December, I think, and we're looking at expanding that with fire and rescue coming on board now, and possibly doing a cut out of a car with one of the participants. So it'll be pretty cool, and Honda are going to possibly donate one of their pre-production vehicles for that experience as well. Yes?
To be part of that, Andrew, is it on a ballot system like the one at Eastern Creek is?
Yeah, book in, first come, first dress, yeah. Okay. If you get in early, it's not advertised yet, and I think there's about 12 spots left. So.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. Yes?
Is it running next year?
The Lights On program? Yeah, we'll plan on having one every quarter, 1 session every quarter. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Love it.